Hey, so today is week 29. I was calling it week 30, and I haven't really been keeping track lately, but it seems like things have been going by really fast lately, and I just wanted to do a quick little update. I just finished my gestational diabetes testing, and it wasn't the typical drinking the sugar drink thing. So anyways, what it was I refused to drink it was dextrose and yellow dye number 6 and natural flavorings and just all kinds of chemical stuff to see if my blood sugar spikes. And I just told my doctor I didn't want to drink the solution. And so I was giving 3 other options. One was to eat 20 jelly beans. The other was to eat a McDonald's breakfast. And the third one was what I did, was to test my blood sugar 4 times a day. 5 times a day for 4 days, or maybe the other way around, something like that. But I just finished that yesterday, so I'm really happy I don't have to stick a needle in my finger anymore, because that was not my favorite part of it. It was kind of neat to see how the food that I'm eating has an effect on my blood sugar, because there was one point where it did kind of go up pretty high, and it was when I ate some raw vegan sushi. And I know that I've cut out all refined sugar from my diet except for when I eat out. Sometimes it's in some of the foods and things, and I know it's not the worst thing in the world, but if you're trying to avoid any sort of blood sugar spikes or anything, it wasn't bad, but it definitely was more than what I had expected from that meal. So I won't be eating any more sushi, which makes me a little sad, but I can always, unless I make it at home. The thing is, a lot of sushi rice, they put a sugar, vinegar, and salt mixture on, so it probably had, I'm pretty sure I've seen the sugar on the label before. I just was really, sometimes when I'm out and I get food, I get excited whenever it's vegan, and then I don't realize, there's other additives and things. I really like, we get Thai food every once in a while, and sushi, and pretty much anything that has the option to be vegan. We get that sort of stuff every once in a while. But there are healthy restaurants out here that might be better options. So now I know what happens when I eat that sort of stuff, so it's not too big of a surprise, although I was a little sad, because that means that I shouldn't eat that stuff, really. But other than that, everything's good. My blood glucose levels were all normal and within the healthy range, so I was excited that everything turned out good, and I had a feeling it would anyways, just because of working out and eating good stuff to begin with. I even made it was Fred's birthday recently, 2 days ago, and I made him this chocolate cake with avocado frosting and beets in it, and it was all vegan, and it was really, really good. And I was eating that for breakfast and stuff, and there weren't any blood sugar spikes with that. So, and I did have coconut sugar and maple syrup in it. So as long as the sugars are, not too refined or not really processed, I think it's fine, because it doesn't seem to have any effect on my blood sugar. So I'm not too worried about any of that stuff. Although my doctor might have something to say about it, because I had to record all the food that I ate too, so we'll see how that goes. But I guess technically they can't, I don't need any medication or anything, and obviously my blood sugar is healthy and stuff, and I don't have what is it, the gestational diabetes or anything to worry about. So I couldn't imagine any problems coming from that. So let's see. Oh, I've got one more supplement now. I'm on it's calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D2. I was told by my naturopath to take vitamin D3, but I think I'm getting a lot of sun now that it's summer anyways. And when I saw the naturopath, it was like the very end of, or the very beginning of spring, or somewhere around there, where I wasn't getting out in the, and spending time in the sun a lot. So now I am, and I have a feeling that I'm getting more D3 and vitamin D in general anyways, so I'm not too worried about that. I've been on my prenatals again, and I started up on the California blend again of the baby and me vitamins, so now I don't have to worry about the lead and things in it. Because that was a little bit concerning that it was over the state limit, although it wasn't over the FDA standards of what oh my gosh, my belly it's moving down there. He was like moving my arm, he was kicking or pushing it so hard. Yep. There he is. He's in there. Let's see if we can get him to move on camera. The dogs are playing. They're running around like little crazy animals. Hunter! Oh. He moved. I don't know if you could see it on camera though. Well, anyways, I'll have to, we'll probably be doing lots of filming once he's born. But until then, we'll just have to try to find that right time and place when he's extra wiggly and stuff. It's usually around now. So the dogs we're dog sitting. So we have 2 dogs, and then there's another dog here, and there's a friend over with another dog right now. So we have 4 dogs in the house. That's a little bit too many for me, but one day is fine. So that's that. The dogs are going at it, having fun and stuff. I should bring these guys outside. So let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to update. That's pretty much all that's been going on with my pregnancy. As for food and stuff, things have been the same. I've pretty much been following the raw till 4 diet most of the time, but I've definitely been keeping it vegan. I did have, I had a gluten-free vegan bagel this morning for breakfast with hummus on it, but it was the bagel was from a bakery down the street or a little ways away, but the hummus was homemade with sprouted chickpeas in it, and it was really good. And then, so it was called an everything bagel. They put all kinds of, there's poppy seeds in it, and, all the gluten-free flours and things that they use. And then I put a little bit of everything on top of it, too. It had tomatoes, cucumbers, onions, sprouts, and hummus. So that was definitely a really good breakfast food. And let's see, after that I had probably a pound of grapes, and then I had a juice with dinner, and I didn't take pictures of any of these things, but and then I had more hummus and cucumbers for my dinner also, and then I just had some chips and salsa too. So I don't know, I've been snacking a lot. It's I don't really eat a full meal of anything anymore unless I'm going out to eat, and if I'm actually hungry enough. because there's not really much room for food anymore. It's all stuff, other stuff moving around in there. Feels like my lungs are like up in my, well, I guess they are up in my rib cage, but yeah, they're definitely further up than they normally are. So that's that. And not much else is going on. We got a new swamp cooler today, so I'm really excited about that. I don't have to wake up in the middle of the night covered in sweat anymore, because we just put one, we had one already that was kind of keeping it cool. It's like, it was 80 in here today, so it wasn't, at least it wasn't 100 degrees like it was outside in the house. But now we have 2 swamp coolers, and one is in our bedroom, so I'm really looking forward to just being able to keep the blankets on me at night and still having, you know, comfortable temperature. So that's that, and I'm hoping I can get a new update pretty soon, or another update sooner than later, because this whole pregnancy has gone by really, really fast. There's only, what is it? It's 11 more weeks, and that's when he's due. So it's kind of exciting. I'm excited to meet him, even though I already kind of have been getting to know him, and he's been kicking me and standing on my bladder and all those sorts of fun things. And so that's that. And yeah, just wanted to check in and make another video.